you're watching the Auction Network.
Hi, I'm Richard Peak. Come on in.
We're back in Baltimore, Maryland, where the deals are hot, but the weather is even hotter.
In 15 years, this is the hottest it's ever been.
It's hot. It's mid-90s with high humidity level. In this humidity and this heat, it's going to be tough conditions, but it's worth waiting on to get the bargain, and that's why they're here.
Auction day now. The auction started a couple of hours ago. They started with the small stuff out front, and now they're about to get to the really good stuff. All the flooring, all the tile, all the expensive materials, the bathroom fixtures. The great thing about this auction is they've got some really high quality things that you don't find in a lot of other auctions. If you go to a lumber supply store that is going out of business, you find lumber and doors and a few other things, but at this there's a lot of unique material. I mean, these granites are unusual. You don't find these at every lumber store. And some of the colors of the marbles some of them are high quality, some of them are pretty mundane, some of them are really nice and you don't find everywhere. We've got a favorite color that we've got picked out, this kind of light brown over here that we think would look good in the bathroom walls.
The olive green.
I like the size of it. It's 3 by 6, I believe. And so for us, we've got a long list of things that we want to get, and hopefully we'll find a few items that we really need that we get a good price on today.
The very first auction that we went to, I got really frustrated because we didn't buy anything, and so we had to leave in the middle of the afternoon and drive up to Baltimore and look at another store so I could just buy something, because otherwise I found myself feeling really competitive and ready to just throw the money down no matter what it took just to get something. But this will be the first time that I have my own separate number, and I feel ready to, actually bid without him standing right beside me.
With hundreds of bidders, the auction is split into 2 rings, one for the materials inside, one for the lumber outside, and both rings are packed.
4 by 6s, 4 by 6s, 1,768 feet, and you're buying it all. 1,768 feet, you're buying it all. By the foot, you're buying it all. Where's my dollar bill, man? Dollar bill, dollar. It's not enough to build a house, it's certainly enough to build a little shack.
People are getting some hot deals on lumber.
You build retaining walls. Give me half $1, I want to get going. Half $1. Who said yeah? In there, 50, now I got 60 cents a foot. 50, now I got 60, now 60, 50, now I got 60, now 60, half $1, now I got 60. 50, now I got 60, now 60, half $1, now I got 60. Need another bidder. Half $1, now I got 60, now 60, half $1, now I got 60, 50, now I got 60, now I got 60, now 60. So, 55 cents a foot, the number, 11.35, 11.35.
Oh yeah, that was a really good deal. 15 cents a foot for 2 by 6 log, so you can't touch that anywhere else. It's really cheap. I have some commercial properties, and then just some of my own personal properties I have out in West Virginia and parts of Virginia. All that right there, I'll probably end up using it for the inside, doing siding inside the house. It's cheaper than sheetrock, and you can get 2 by 6 or 2 by 8 log.
I'm pretty shell-shocked. There's a lot of things going on here.
I think the auctions are a little bit intimidating at first.
My first time here, I didn't know what to expect, but yeah.
A lot of the people that have been coming have been doing it for a long time, and so they pick up the nuances. They know the way that the auctioneers price things, the way that the auctioneers like you to respond. And so they know, when to put their hand up or when to give a signal to the auctioneer. They know, is it per piece? Is it for the whole pile? Is it for by the pallet? Are you buying a whole row of pallets, or is he giving you a choice? It's pretty intimidating to start off with.
What you have is, we have the cross-section of people who have never been to an auction before, who can't understand the fast talk, who are intimidated to get up there and get involved. But they stand at the back and they watch, and they see something that they want go at a tremendous value, tremendous price.
$75, is that not pathetic?
And all of a sudden, they kind of get in the middle of the crowd. Then all of a sudden, one of them, the husband or the wife, does this, okay? And they find out that they bid, I got their bid. Then they see me take another bid, I come back to them again, and they bid again. Now, all of a sudden, I say, sold! Put them on buyer number 282. And that man smiles. He just did something in front of his wife. She really smiles because he just bought her something at a great price.
You know, you get the bid, it's like, okay, I got it, you know, you pat yourself on the back.
The wife is usually always the one who's timid, until she puts her hand up. As soon as she puts her hand up and she has a bid accepted, and then she buys something, I say, put her on 282. Now she's hooked. She is now got the power, okay? There is no, everybody has the same power. I don't care where you're from, no difference what your economic status is, you're a hand. And once she gets that hand up, she sees she's equal to everybody, okay? That woman gets power, and all of a sudden she's the one that's doing the bidding. And women are, you know that they are tight for bargain. They really love a bargain, more than anything. They spend their whole life looking for sales and deals. When they're in that auction and they buy that item for 30% on the dollar, they say, I'm hooked, okay? It's that simple, and you've got it forever.
I'm here to buy some stuff for my house. I'm building it in Ghana. Me and my husband like things which not too many people has it. I got this for 230 bucks. Every time they come, I'm always here. And I'm always buying something. And I'm happy.
To register for future live auctions, go to auctionnetwork.com.